Welcome, gents. Welcome to Footie Boys ZA. I got my boy Lenka and
Hey, what's
Cranker
up?
here.
Yo, 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 what's up?
Okay, so obviously it's that time of the season, or the end of the season, where we discuss the best teams and the best players. And we at Footie Boys ZA, because of our expertise, we're going to put out the best 11 from the Premier League this season, which is more official than the Premier League season itself or the Premier League website itself. So what we're going to do basically is each of one of us are going to discuss which would our best 11 is, and then we'll break into debate who should take those positions if the positions are not the same. And if they are unanimous, then it's obvious that guy should hold the position. So, gents, who wants to take a first crack at their best 11?
I can put mine in, get it out of the way.
All right.
So I was struggling with goalkeeper, but I'll give it like this. So we have a 4-3-3 formation. Um, I'll put, I'll put, okay, I might regret this. I'm gonna put Edison. I could have put Nick Pope, really wanted to put in Nick Pope, but I'll put Edison because he got the golden glove. Trent right back, Soyanchu Leicester centre back, Virgil van Dijk centre back. Um, it's gonna have to be Andrew Robertson at left back. And then I'm still trying to decide. Let me do a yeah. Let me put he is the best CDM in the league is Fabinho. I hate doing this, man. So many Liverpool players. Uh, the two CMs, I put De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes. Right wing, I put Alba. Striker Jamie Vardy because he won the Golden Boot, and then left wing Sadio Mane. Closed. That's it. That's my 11.
Okay, quickly, if you may run it one more time, Linker, just so we're tracking with you. Fast, fast.
Edison, Trent, Soyanchu, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, Aubameyang, Jamie Vardy, and Sadio Mane.
Okay, I guess we're not commenting on each other's teams yet. Cranker, been trying to hit us up there.
all right. Yeah, I've got some pretty interesting picks. I'm pretty sure some will probably be totally left field or unexpected. But yeah, when I look at all of these players' performances, I feel like they've given solid performances all season. So first up with goalkeeper, in Henderson.
Ooh,
And right back, it's an easy one. Trent. Center back Van Dijk. My other center back is Soyuncu. Left back Robertson. And then my midfield three will be Henderson. Player of
yeah,
the
yeah.
season.
Stop the video.
Hey. Henderson, Jack Grealish, and Kevin De Bruyne. That's my midfield three. And then my forwards are Sadio Mane, Jamie Vardy, and Raheem Sterling.
Well.
Wow. Wow.
That's my team of the season, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, here's goes my team. I got Edison at keeper as well. I got Trent at the right back. Actually, it's scary how similar our back fours are. I got Trent at right back, VVD or Virgil, Sora and Chu. I got KT, Kieran Tini at left back. I got Ndidi and KDV and Silva in the midfield. I have Alba, Mane on the wings, and I have Vardy at striker. You can't leave the golden boot. You cannot leave the golden boot winner outside of this team. You know what I mean? Even though he flopped on the last game of the season against United, big time. Okay, so let's get into the goalkeepers, guys. It seems like we've got all the same keepers. So I think it's
No, we
sector.
don't.
Wait, who
No.
got a different? Oh, Henderson, Mr. Dean Henderson. Please defend your keeper. Just because his team sucks and saves a lot of has a lot of saves to do doesn't mean he should be in the team of the season.
It could be, bruh.
Here's my argument for Dean Henderson. Sheffield doesn't finish where they finish without him. For me, it's that simple. I'm not gonna look at Sheffield and be like, wow, those guys, they play amazing football. I'll be like, wow, man, they know how to finish. No, the reality is that they had a pretty brilliant goalkeeper, and we've seen the effects of having a brilliant goalkeeper does. Liverpool is the perfect example. We went from Simon Mignolet, from Loris Karius to the best goalkeeper in the world, and that got us a Premier League and a Champions League. So when I look at Dean Henderson, I'm like, man, that guy is playing with farmers in front of him, and yet he's dragged that whole team to say, hey, boys, we can finish in the top half here, and they did it.
And they nearly got Europa.
That's true. They nearly got Europa. So and for me, he's a brilliant shot stopper. Because I mean, when I look at guys like Edison, I'm like, yes, he's a quality goalkeeper, but when he's got a bunch of Ferraris in front of him protecting him, obviously he's chilling and he's resting the whole game. So when he does get that shot, he's still very fresh. But Dean Henderson is taking those shots the whole game, and Ndanga's still up to it. So for me, I'd want a keeper that I know I can count on all the time. Because Edison has also had his moments where he just does blunders, and I'm like, what is this man doing? But Henderson, he's been consistent throughout the whole season. There's not a single mistake I recall him making. So yeah, I take him as my goalkeeper.
Linka, do you want to chime in? You have Edison as well, or do you have
I have Edison because he's the Golden Glove. I mean, what am I gonna say? I know he didn't have the best season, but he's the Golden Glove. Yeah. But I think in terms of performances, I'd probably side a little bit with Cranker. I'm not substituting Edison, but I'm saying if I would choose a backup, it would either be Dean Henderson or Nick Pope.
Does that have anything to do with the fact that he belongs to United? I'm just playing. For me, I think Edison, because, like, I'm sure as you guys with where your teams are, you know that how important it is to have a keeper with minimal mistakes. Because when you're at that position, it's not so much about saving your team, but it's about minimizing mistakes as a keeper, where you're never putting your team in a position where they're like, nah, keeper. And I'm sure Linka
he had a few though. He had a few.
Yeah,
he had one against United in the second derby, and he also had one against Southampton, the one they lost 1-0 to Southampton. He was way off the line, but yeah.
But that's why I'm saying that if you put Dean Henderson in that position, it's not so much about. I'm saying when you're playing at top teams, it's not so much about the incredible saves, but minimizing the mistakes. Because at that level, each mistake is points of the. And I'm sure. I mean, if you look at De Gea, I don't think De Gea is depleted as a shot stopper at all.
No,
I think it's still a great shot stopper.
De Gea is washed.
I'm saying no. Listen, I'm saying
De Gea is washed.
No, I'm saying as a shot stopper, De Gea is still quality, but it's the mistakes that creep in that's taking down his stock.
That's true. Because he has a lot of clean sheets. United this season have, I think, the most clean sheets in all competitions in Europe's top 5 leagues. So I mean, there is something to say about him, but it's just the points that he cost us because of those mistakes against Everton. I can think of a few. Against Bournemouth, he nearly fumbled.
There was one in the lockdown after
the ones against Chelsea as well in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Like those are mistakes we don't need. You can make mistakes and then we win. That's okay. That's why we forgive the Bournemouth one. But if you make mistakes and then those mistakes end up with us dropping points or dropping out of a competition
in a cup,
that's detrimental.
Anyway. So it seems like that one was sorted out. Dean Henderson can be on the bench, but Edison is starting if there's a bench in this team. So let's talk about the defense.
Yeah, the defense looks pretty clear. I don't
Except
know
left
why,
back.
Yanda, you decided to
Except
uh,
left back.
slot in an Arsenal left back. It makes
We'll,
zero
we'll
sense.
get there.
It makes zero sense. So you have to state your case now. Why did you put Tierney there in left back?
Because obviously there's a whole season, and it's hard to remember who was a standout left back before the lockdown. But since the restart, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, have not seen a better left back. And our results prove that point, because this since the lockdown, there's been great results against great teams, and KT has been man of the match for most of this performance. He is actually second in jersey sales at Arsenal. Second.
That counts nothing in this conversation, bro.
Obviously, it counts. I mean, because Arsenal have the biggest fan base in the world.
Arsenal do not have the
that
biggest
with
fan base in
confidence.
the world, bro.
I can't believe you said that with confidence.
Have you checked? Link, are you in Zambia? What are the people support there in Zambia? Be honest.
Bruh, listen, we don't have to nitpick African countries. Go to the big Asian countries, the billion people countries. Those guys,
Okay,
Indians.
Indians and Man United, that's a same WhatsApp group. But in China, best believe Arsene Wenger is left his legacy
Nah,
there.
bruh.
Anyway, who did you guys have on left back before you just trash on Chiellini?
It's Robbo.
Andrew Robertson.
Robbo, you
Watch him take his place. Watch him take his place in the national squad.
Nah, he's Scottish, so he doesn't have. I think he's even captain.
Robbo is the captain. How is he gonna bench the captain?
KT is the captain, dude. What are you talking about? Of Scotland.
What? No, Sianda.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Watch it.
Captain of the under 23.
KT is not a captain.
To be fair, you guys are right, because they in Scotland they moved KT to centre back to make space for the rigid and untalented Andy Robinson, because KT is versatile. Oh, wow.
Get out of here.
Wow. Then.
Get out of here. The reason why they converted him to centre back is because there is no way.
Because he won't play. He won't play.
He's not in the same league as Robertson.
It's because Ken Robinson.
You know that KT won't play. He won't play.
No, let me say he will play. All I'm saying is you can look that as a negative. All I'm saying is Robinson? We are in the age of football versatility. You can't just be like, I play this position. Think about the fullbacks at Liverpool. Those guys are playing like basically left and right wingers. That's the versatility that's needed. And Robinson does. That's the only reason why they gave him the left back position, because the leader KT's like, you know what? I'll take one for the team. I'll play centre back. You play your position.
Let me ask this.
You guys are losing this argument.
Let me ask this question, Sianda. In which areas of the game is Kieran Tierney better than Andy Robertson? Which aspect of the game? Defensively,
no doubt. I mean, Henderson might have the edge going forward, but defensively, there's no way. There's many guys in Tierney's pocket after this restart. Many guys and back guys.
You know what I keep hearing? After restart. Before restart. Tell me about your boy before restart.
What are you talking about? He only just came in the beginning of the season and he got injured. Actually, he came in injured from Scotland. And ever since he's been fit, he's been unstoppable.
Yeah, so don't put him in the team then, bro. Don't put him in
the team.
Put him.
Why can't I put him in the team? Wait, I'm going to remember this when Bruno comes up, because also there's discrepancies there. So just know that.
No, but Bruno played, Mchana. He won. He's the only player. You know that Bruno this season is the only player to win. Actually, we'll get into the Bruno conversation in the midfield.
We're not even in the midfield.
Yeah.
But I think
Tierney, if you're gonna make excuses for him, Sianda, then don't put him in the team.
I'm not making excuses for him. Crank is talking about before the lockdown when the man was injured. What could you do?
Yes, you making an excuse to say he was injured. We're saying throughout the season, this guy was better. Andrew Robinson was better.
Nah.
That's all we're saying.
The man Andrew has showed up the whole season consistently.
Nah.
You-
No.
Listen,
have to-
Sianda, even if we
bias
had
aside.
a bench and we had to put 2 defenders on the bench, I still wouldn't name Kieran Tierney as one of the.
That's
I don't
okay.
think I don't think he's even the second best left back.
I did not know about KT until 3 game weeks ago.
But
I
that's
did not know
exactly.
about KT until
But that's
3
why
game weeks ago.
I'm. But that's
So
why
how
I'm
dare
saying
you?
that
How
you
dare
guys.
you say he should be in the team of the season?
That's
I'd
what
put
I'm
him.
saying.
I'd even
You guys
put.
have not
I'd
been
even
watching.
put
You
Luke
have not
Shaw.
been
I'd
watching.
I'd put Ben Chilwell above him,
Huh?
and then
But
I'd
that's
put
my
Luke
problem.
Shaw be above
I
him.
would put
That's the problem.
Benjamin Mendy ahead of KT.
This
Not
is now.
this
You
season.
guys just proved my point. This guys proved my point that you're just hating because I watched Benjamin Mendy, I've watched Ben Chilwell, Luke Shaw. I've seen those guys, and I've watched Kieran Tierney and his hands down. But I mean, obviously, by the end of the next season, you'll see for yourself. You'll eat your words. You'll eat your words because you haven't seen.
Okay.
You've not seen.
We'll give him
I've
another.
Seen. I've watched Arsenal
I've
games,
seen.
but anyway.
And you weren't convinced from those performance. Which games? Don't tell me about games we played like.
No,
Aston
he's
Villa.
good. No, I don't think me or Cranker are saying he's not good. What we're
Yeah.
saying is he's not team of the season good.
Yeah, he's not there.
Okay. I just want you to make these notes when the midfield comes up, but it's fine. Let's.
Okay, so what are we agreeing on in terms of our defense?
Well, it seems like everything.
Sianda, you knock it down for us.
I mean, it seems like we all disagree. We're all in agreement. Besides the left back, do you guys have the same guy? You guys both have Andy Robertson.
I voted for left back in any case.
So, Link, are you basically saying the whole Liverpool backline has been the best?
No,
Liverpool
I put So Young Chu in there, bruh.
That's just one player. It's basically the whole Liverpool backline.
What am I supposed to do?
What must happen?
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Soya Chu. I'm so glad that you guys were impressed by him as well. So
yeah, I think he was just really, really good. Unfortunately, at the end of the season, they didn't do too well. And he got that red card as well, kicking people inside the net. But besides that, I thought he was pretty solid. And a lot of people were saying that Leicester might have done well in the Maguire exchange because he came in to replace Maguire. For a lot of the season, he looked like he was performing better than him. So they could have gotten, if they did finish above us, it would have been money plus a better defender. So I can't leave him out of team of the season. He played well.
Yeah,
okay, so
to be fair, I feel like so Yunshu and Evans, they had a solid partnership throughout the season there at Leicester. Even though Evans, he deteriorated towards the end, but I feel like Soyuncu was by far consistent, and I think he would be the perfect pairing with Virgil van Dijk.
Okay, so you guys must go get him next season, Cranker.
We have to just to step on people's necks.
Replace Lovren or Gomez.
Lovren.
So far we've got Edison as a keeper unanimously. We said maybe not unanimously. Actually, we had somebody vote Dean Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, Soyuncu, and Kieran Tierney. Right? I'm just playing. I got outvoted for Andy Robertson. But anyway, stay tuned for more of this. We're going to be talking more the rest of the team. We're going to be doing the most interesting one where there's only 3 positions in the midfield because we're doing a 4-4-3. I mean a 4-3-3, and we're going to be doing the next 3 midfielders. Quick, and never mind. We'll talk in the next video. Peace.
Sharp.